Hi, thanks for coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot and I'm Diana. This reading is for the astrological sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or anywhere in your birth chart that Libra might appear. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd like to take just a second and invite you to subscribe and click that little bell so that you're sure to be notified whenever I upload new content. Also, in the description box below, you'll find links to my social media, my Patreon, my PayPal, and links to some really cool things on Amazon I think you guys will like. Okay, so this reading is for mid-March 2020. Keep in mind, however, that all tarot readings are timeless. So whenever you might come across this reading, whether it's right after I upload, a week, month, or even a year or so from now, if you feel drawn to watch it, most likely you'll find a message for you within the reading. And also, if it doesn't completely resonate with you, remember that this is just a generalized reading, so it's important for you to know your sun, moon, rising, Venus, like I talk about at the beginning of my video, so that you can listen to your other readings to get a more complete reading. However, if you would like a personalized reading, please feel free to contact me at midnightmoontarot@gmail.com, and all that information is in the description box below. Okay, so let's go ahead and calibrate these cards to the astrological sign of Libra, and ask our angels, guides, and ancestors for any messages for Libra for the month of, well, for mid-March 2020. Spirit, what love messages do you have for Libra for mid-March 2020? Spirit, what love messages do you have for Libra for mid-March 2020? Part one to shuffle, so great. Okay, two more times. Spirit, what love messages do you have for Libra for mid-March 2020? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and divide these into three little stacks. Okay. The card on the bottom of the deck is the Sun. The Queen of Pentacles also fell off. All right. So these cards are going to be kind of the overall energy for this reading. So as we go through this spread, I'm going to show you how these cards are going to relate. And of course, the Sun, being major arcana, talks about new beginnings, fresh starts, a lot of growth, happiness, fertility, all of these things. And the Queen of Pentacles tells about someone who is very focused on their home, their family, the ones that they love. They are very focused on that stability, okay? So anyway, let's go ahead and put these right here. And as we go through the spread, I'm going to show you how those cards are going to relate, all right? Now, for those of you who are new, I do 4 rows. The first row relates to you. What's currently going on in your life, what's recently passed, and people, things, and situations that are coming towards you. The second row is the same thing, only it's for your beloved, your intended twin flame, soulmate, divine counterpart. This could be a karmic partner, might be an ex that you still have those strong etheric bonds with that you want to reconcile with or find again if you've been in separation a long time. This is basically about whoever is the person that you think of when you first wake up and the last person you're thinking of when you go to sleep at night. The fears, obstacles, challenges, anxieties is the third column. Push this back just a little bit. Okay, and the fourth column is outcome. All right. Well, okay. So this person that you may have been dealing with in your past, you may be in separation from them at the time being. You're kind of feeling like you've been abandoned, like you've been outcast, like you've been cast aside, and you are feeling very, very broken and homeless and crippled without this person. They feel like this is a person that when you are with them, you feel safe. Okay, and as far as the Magician goes, along with this card, this means that, okay, you're bored and you're done with the situation of being in separation with them. You are now going to manifest and try to create the things in your life that you want to happen, whether it's a reconciliation with this person, whether it's, you know, you accept the fact that you are separated and it's best that way. No matter how much you made them, this person may or may not be good for you. There's always a reason that people are in separation, whether it's the choice of one or both of the partners, or the universe steps in and changes the destiny for everyone involved. But you are going to be drawing on everything that you have to create the future that you want. Now, with your partner, okay, they are hurting. They are missing you. They are suffering. They are living with a lot of regrets. They had this love and this perfect opportunity. They saw you as the person that was the one that could fulfill all their desires and needs and dreams. And you were a person that filled them, that provided them with all this love. And now that the two of you are in separation, they are regretting the absence between the two of you. Now, your fears and anxieties, because these are very positive cards here. So, you know, how bad could it be? Well, okay. When you have this King of Pentacles, and at the beginning of the read, you had this Queen of Pentacles. So basically, you are seeing this person as your king to your queen. Now, there's no gender in the tarot, so you can reverse those roles all that you need to, whether you're male or female, or predominantly masculine energy or the feminine energy. It doesn't matter. There's no gender in the tarot. It's simply about that energy that the card projects. Now, when you have the Six of Wands here, this is the outcome that you had so hoped for with this person, and with it not happening and it not moving, you feel, you know, like pretty much, hold on, pretty much like this card. You feel that loss of that person. Like when you have had, you hear about people who've had an amputation and they have that phantom limb syndrome. Even though you are without your partner, you can still feel them there. You still feel every emotion they're feeling. You still feel every emotion that they have ever made you have. When something happens, you want to immediately rush and share this with the person, whether it's happiness, you know, challenges that you might have in your life. But this person represented all of that to you. And you're just definitely feeling that loss. So with outcome, I see that we have the Ace of Swords as well as the Knight of Swords. Well, Libra, okay, being an air sign, these swords are definitely representing you. And I see that you are going to take control of the situation. You're going to put everything that you have into this and, you know, create it. You're going just to dive right into the situation. You really want this to be a valued and cherished relationship. There could be, like I said, all types of reasons why there is a separation going on right now at the moment. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the second row. I had just laid out the 4 rows with 2 cards in each row, and I do this 2 more times for a grand total of 24 cards. So by the time we get to the end of the reading, we generally have a pretty good little storyline there. Okay, now in your column we have the 3 of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. In your partner's column, we have the 4 of Swords as well as the Queen of Cups. All right, I see what's going on here. All right, now in your obstacles and challenges, fears, anxieties. We have the Chariot as well as the Page of Pentacles. And in your outcome, we have Page of Swords and the Five of Cups. All right. Yeah. All right. So the Three of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. All right. Definitely, you're going to put a little more energy into it. You're going to speak about passion. You're going to speak passionately when you communicate with this person. You're going to pour your heart out to them and let them know what it is exactly that they meant to you. That you basically place them on a pedestal, that you look up to them, that you admire all of the things that they've done. Not only do you love them, but this is the way that you view this person. You view them as like that King of Pentacles that showed up a few minutes ago, as someone who offers that stability and that love and that passion, that fluidity. If this is an earth sign, especially if it's a Taurus person, Libra and Taurus are the only two astrological signs that are ruled by Venus. So the whole aesthetic of the relationship, because you both want the same type of lifestyle, you both like the same type art, music, beauty, everything. You both admire all the same things, not in a boring way, but in a way that you have someone that you can be excited with and share those type feelings with. Now in the second column, your partner's column, we have this Queen of Cups right here, and we have this Four of Swords. So maybe during this separation, your partner has picked up with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and there are some underlying reasons why this was going on. During the period of time when the two of you are in separation early on, instead of them taking time to grow and heal themselves, it was very overwhelming to them. Okay, to the point that the loss of what you provided for them was so overwhelming that they decided, rather than to experience it, embrace it, and grow from it, that they brought another person into the relationship. Okay, now a Cancer person is generally going to be someone that is sensitive and sympathetic and nurturing, and somebody who's going to baby them and take care of them, which is not exactly positive for your partner's growth. Okay, and now your person is, able to experience this. I don't feel like they're even with this person anymore, but now that everybody's in separation and everybody's had time alone, they are feeling that opportunity to go over everything that happened, kind of like a PTSD thing where you have to take time back and heal yourself. This little Four of Swords, back in the day we had these soldiers, like Roman times and stuff. They would build their coffins before they would go off on war, and when they would come home they would spend like 30 days or so, I'm not sure the exact amount. Okay, so they would spend that time reflecting on all the horrors of the war and all the things that they did and kind of heal themselves. Now you see he has these three swords that are hanging over him, and he still has this one sword right here by his side. So even though he's healing, it's not completely healed. He's not quite over yet. If you've ever had PTSD or things like that, you can just be sitting there happy minding your own business, and the car next to you will blow a horn and it'll make you jump 10 feet. I know one time I was at an intersection and there was a church off to the side, and the church bell started to ring. It was really loud, and I about jumped out of my skin. So this person still is in shock about the things that they are dealing with. Whatever it is that they are going through at the time is very hard for them, and whether it's because of the loss of you or some other aspect that's going on in their life, this is the time that they need to actually heal. So the universe has stepped into them and said, since you won't deal with it, I'm going to put you in a situation where you have to deal with it. Okay. Now, in the obstacles and challenges, fears, and anxieties, we have the Chariot as well as Page of Pentacles. So you're definitely wanting to hear from this earth sign. You are hoping that these lines of communication are opening up. You're manifesting this person back into your life, and you are wanting it to hurry up, You want it to come to you faster than it should. However, and I just love this about the Chariot here, is these little sphinxes are not moving. They're sitting down, and the chariot driver is back there like, come on, let's go. And they're not going anywhere. So you're worried that if you break the ice and you communicate with your person, that you're not going to hear back from them. But I pretty much guarantee you will. You'll hear from them. Now, in your outcome, we have the Page of Swords and the Five of Cups. So definitely, it is time to break down that period of time where you are not in communication, and open up and, make it known. Just carve your way into the situation again. Let them know how you feel about the loss of the relationship, and let them know that you still have love to give them. So instead of focusing on what's happened in the past, you have these two cups back here that you can focus on for your future, and, offer these to your love, and one for you, one for them, and see where the situation goes. Okay, so in our last and final row, we have the Two of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Your partner has the Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands. Obstacles and challenges, Lovers, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, in the outcome, we have, I always draw two extra cards there. We have the Devil and the Empress, the Eight of Cups, and the Three of Cups. Okay. All right. So this card fell out, so I'm going to read it with the Devil. All right. So the Devil and the Eight of Cups. This means that previously, maybe this person and you, especially when it's just beneath this Five of Cups. And I always tell people, when you're sitting here crying over these three cups here, you don't know what was in them. Might have been really toxic situation. You're blessed that you didn't have to drink the poison. Okay. All right. So that situation is past, and your person may have had problems with addictions, drugs, alcohol, the type thing. It could have caused very codependent tendencies in the relationship, because when you are dealing with someone who is impaired because of chemicals or alcohol, you're not dealing with someone who's basically in their right mind. You're expecting them to behave and respond in the way that a person without these addictions, because even if somebody drinks, even if they quit drinking for a day or two and they drink again, even if they are someone who drinks a lot, those little days where they've quit, their body is going through all types of crazy somersaults and stuff inside their brain, dealing with not having that alcohol or whatever. They will be there's like alcohol anxiety and things like that, where that person may be more snappy or more have more tendencies to have arguments with you. Now, because of this separation, the two of you have both walked away from the situation, and you are hoping to go to a better situation. Now, the Eight of Cups talks about leaving behind something and going towards something better. So this tells me that this Devil's definitely, even though it's in your future projections, it's a reminder that these things are in the past, and we're leaving them there, and we're going to move forward and find that it is a time of celebration. We were just talking about alcohol and drugs and stuff, so I'm not talking about that type of celebration. I'm talking about a time that you share this joy with yourself, your friends, your family, and that you are coming into your own as the Empress. And the Empress, that is such a Libra card in itself. It's about beauty, fertility, arts, everything that would embody the Empress embodies, or the same qualities that embody most Libras. So as you walk away from the past and you manifest this new and beautiful future here as the Queen of Pentacles, where did it go? Yeah, as the Queen of Pentacles. Where'd that little card go? Okay. Yeah, you're going to find that you are able to have this love and happiness and soulmate type, divine counterpart type union with your beloved. Okay, you guys are meant to be together. And in, you know, twin flame situations, there's always a runner, there's always a chaser. Sometimes these separations have to happen so that one or the other or both can experience the growth that they need in order to continue on this journey and elevate to the next level. So when you finally get there and you finally learn those lessons, you stop that pattern of running and chasing, and you come together as counterparts, and you are able to put that love back out there into the universe and create something not only for yourself but for those around you. And it's like the butterfly effect, you know, one tiny little thing that happens with the two of you, where you are able to project this love out into the world. It continues and continues, and if everybody does that, then the world would be just awesome. Okay, so it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay. All right, so thank you guys for being here, and I love you so much, and I appreciate everything that you have done for this channel, all of your likes, subscribes, shares, comments. I really, really, really appreciate that so much. And thank you so much to those of you who have so very generously donated to my channel. And it enables me to grow this little family and this little community here on YouTube. And I will see you guys here in about a week for your April readings. And until then, you guys have a blessed day. All right. Bye-bye. Love you.